Hello, dear friend. Welcome to your daily tarot reading. Let's start off by seeing what energies are around us today, what energies we know about, and what energies are hidden. So first, let's do the energies that we are aware of. Wow. Okay. We are surrounded by the energies of the magician. We have the tools to manifest. This is a very earthly energy combined with the spirits that are helping us. The energies that we don't know about are the Page of Swords. Wow, how cool is that? So we're being invited to find our truth, speak our truth, learn what our truths are. Now the denser energies are in the middle, and that is the Five of Wands. So we could be challenging ourselves to move from one to the other. Very interesting. All right, so let's take the rest of the cards here, lay them out, and see what messages want to come through for us. Okay, there's messages in here dying to get out. I can feel it in the cards. All right, so here we go. Okay, so think of this as past, present, future, or yesterday, today, tomorrow, or back foot, middle core, front foot. There's no time element on this. It's just where you're going. Okay, so where you are right now is Temperance. You are finding the balance in your life. Not just that, you are being the alchemist. You are transforming metals into gold. You're in this beautiful place where combining fire and water and bringing in the planets. Mercury is coming in to your zone. Check your birth chart for where Mercury is right now in your birth chart. There's something there for you. Where you were to get to this point is the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is the queen of self-care. Self-care is so important when you are on a spiritual path. It's unbelievable because you have to take care of your body physically in order to go through an ascension, to go through a transformation, to go through all the different stages with the dark night of the soul and with the rebirth. Oh my goodness, rebirth, I didn't even notice. Okay, so this is where you're heading, okay, is the rebirth, the awakening. So take good care of your body. Mercury is a fast-moving, highly intelligent planet, that motivates your thinking process very quickly. So eat properly, sleep properly, all of that stuff, to get to this, what's the word, alchemist stage where you are right now. So if you haven't had a good night's sleep, make sure you do that tonight. Go to bed early if you can, and eat well before that, because you're heading for an awakening. You are on that route right now. You are letting go of so many old ways of thinking, old ways of doing, and here we have the thinking and the doing going on here, and finding the balance. Okay, so your strength card in the strength position. Okay, I can't pick it up because my nails aren't long enough. The Four of Pentacles. Let me get my pointer. The Four of Pentacles is a card of very stabilized, grounded actions. Some people look at this card as, and sometimes it really means you're hanging on too tight. But in this case, it means hang on tight. Stay the course, hang on tight. Stay balanced. Don't let others influence the grip that you have right now on where you're going. So the grip you have on yourself. The thing to focus on now is the Two of Cups. That's what's going to get you through this part of your journey. The rootedness again. Stay rooted in the ground, in the earth. Do your earthing practices, your earthing rituals, and then look at yourself in the mirror and give yourself a kiss, because you need to love yourself in order to go through this stage. You really need to, was this reversed when it showed up? I think it was. Okay, so I have to put that back reversed, because that's a reminder that that is where you're heading, and you don't want to do something that is going to interrupt the process. So be careful not to do something that is going to halt this process or slow it down or delay it. Sometimes the reverse cards, that's what they mean. The other thing could be it's showing up reversed because, well, obviously, or maybe not, this is something you go through alone. This is something that you transfer into alone. So it could be showing up reversed because it's just not something you're advertising to other people. It's something that is meant to be strictly and entirely for yourself. But that's just one version of one way to read it. So let's see what might be a challenge for you. Okay, there you go. Tower card with the Knight of Pentacles and this showing up reversed. That explains it. Okay, be careful not to rush. This Tower moment is coming regardless, and you want it to happen organically. So you want to go slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. That is the Knight of Pentacles here. And that's why you need to stay firm and actually kind of cling on to where you are right now as far as stability is concerned. Like don't lose your footing. The other thing is don't get stuck in a rut and don't stay there and go around and around and around in circles. That could be, see, but this is here as your strength card. So you know how to stay rooted. So that's, you're okay with that. It's just, you don't want to do anything that's going to stall this awakening or rebirth that's going on within you, which is why then the Knight of Pentacles showed up. So don't rush. That's what it's saying. Don't rush. You may be tempted to have a million meditations to make it happen faster. You may be tempted to light every candle in the house to make it happen faster. The thing that's going to help it to happen as it's supposed to is showing love to yourself. Taking care of your body, showing love to yourself, and doing things that are in harmony with what your soul wants. Now, if you don't know what your soul wants, your soul speaks to you in a language of love. So whatever you're feeling that you love, that's what you're to do. And the Tower moment is not going to be like this horrible shake-up of your foundation, because you've got a good foundation. You've already got that here with the Four of Pentacles. What it's going to be like is, it's going to be like a bolt of lightning as opposed to a crumbling of the foundation, because you've already done the work to get to this point. So let that bolt of lightning come in and do what it needs to do, but you sure got to rest when this happens, because your eyes are going to be opened more than ever before. And also don't rush, because you don't want to feel disappointed. And that's why this Five of Swords is showing up here. This is your blessing. This is the position of a big fat blessing that you have right now. And this is the best way to deal with it. Your big fat blessing right now is you have done the necessary work for this to take place. You've put in the work. It's very simple. You've put in the work. You are developing this master craftsmanship in the physical realm to ascend to this awakened state. And the awakened state is just more an opening of your eyes, an opening of your perceptions, an opening of your feelings. Things change, and you have done the work to get to this point. And that's why the Knight of Pentacles also is showing up as a challenge. The challenge is don't rush through it, and also the challenge is don't get stuck in a rut. And your blessing is you have done the work, and that's why you are solid where you are. And to continue like expanding this blessing is the Five of Swords. And in this case, you do want to win at all costs. You do want to win this mental graduation that you're in. So sometimes the Five of Swords is viewed as, fighting to win at all cost, and compromise or not compromise. But in this case, you do not want to compromise where you're at. You want to continue. And this is terrific advice from Spirit for you. So the thing to keep in mind through this entire reading is the Death card. And you can see from this card, which is beautifully illustrated, if I can show it here, you're saying goodbye to one thing so you can allow in another. And the goodbye is something that's being transformed. So the wind transforms the trees in the fall, because the fall, the leaves are ready to fly off the tree, and by springtime the new buds come in. So you're going through this transition, and that's what you need to keep in mind as you go through this process. And what the question is now is, how are you going to stay balanced through this big event that you're going through? That's simple. Queen of Cups. Listen to your intuition. Queen of Pentacles. Take care of your physical body. And Two of Cups is show yourself some love. So do that as you're navigating through this transition. And when it's completed, which in actuality is never completed. You just finish a lap and then you go back around. But it's a big thing when you get this enlightenment, and it changes the way you look at everything. It changes the way you feel, and it changes your perception of every single thing around you, including your perception of yourself. So, okay, let's go back to what we said were the energies of this reading. So the denser energies are the Five of Wands. You are possibly going to fight with yourself and with your energies as you go through this. The known energies, being the Magician, is you're going to make this happen. You're going to go through with this. And the hidden energies is the inspiration and the concepts and the thought process that are coming from a new you, a new version of you, a new, student version of you, so that you're open-minded and that you are willing to learn new things and new ways of doing things, and you're eager to learn. And that's why you don't want to fight the process as it happens inside of you. Wow, you're in for some beautiful changes, enlightenments, and growth. That's the thing, right? We're all on these spiritual journeys, and we all go at different paces, and we all grow in different ways. And it's your soul that is going to direct you through this process. And hopefully this reading will help you navigate and experience what you need to navigate and experience. And even if only one little sentence or one impression or one visual, if a tiny tidbit of this reading helps you with that process, then I am truly happy for you, and I wish you the best of luck. And do make sure you eat properly for your body and get lots of rest, and let it happen. And with that, I shall conclude here and catch you on the next reading. Okay, I wish you all the best. I wish you a good day. Bye for now.